him. He's got to go fast.
$200,000 just a mile and a half away as the white flag signaling the last lap comes out. Schrader closes in on Wallace on the final lap in the first turn. Schrader right at the back end, but look at the power in Wallace's Pontiac as he pulls onto the backstretch. Schrader looks for a little clean air.
What happened is Schrader drove the car in the corner just a little bit too hard, got the car pushing. He didn't make this mistake again, but I don't think he can make up the difference.
Just no time, Benny. They're coming down for the checkered flag now, Paul.
Wallace with a Pontiac Bauer and the checkered flag as Wallace picks up $200,000 and the Winston. The Winston has
back to the stripe. Time running down. White Lab. There it is. The flag is out, and they're into the final one. Morgan Shepherd and Mark Martin. Pontiac and Ford trying to overtake the Chevrolet going into turn number 1. Gathering. Maybe coming just a little late. Look at that interval into the back straightaway. They are gaining ground.
They are gaining ground, Ken, but I don't think they have enough time to make up that difference. They've been picking up about 3/10 of a second a lap on Kenny Schrader, but they're simply running out of time.
Schrader making a very heady move 6 laps ago, coming out of turn number 2, using a couple of slower cars, is able to break the draft and streak away for a few moments, and now it seems to be paying off. Coming down to finish the first 125-mile qualifying race for 1989 at the Daytona International Speedway. It's Ken Schrader, the pole sitter, winning this event. Let's take a look at the final standings in this one.
Time for the white lap. Rusty Wallace leads with one more lap to go. Darrell Waltrip trying to wrestle the lead from him. He sneaks up on Rusty Wallace, but it appears as if Rusty may have enough to go the distance. Into turn number 3, here they come for the checkered flag. It's going to be Rusty Wallace winning the Valley Dale 500. Darrell Waltrip finishes in second position. Jeff Bodine is going to hold on to third. Oh, it's a tight battle.
The fourth corner and get the white flag from Harold Kinder. One more lap to go. Can Mark Martin pull off the win, or is Dale Earnhardt going to hold him off? They move both low into turns 1 and 2. Mark Martin within a car length now as they go down the backstretch. He'll have to make the move soon if he's going to do it. He's still about a car length behind. They move into the third and fourth corners. Dale Earnhardt has things in hand. Here they come off the fourth corner. A little bit of smoke from Mark Martin's car, but he's not going to do it. Dale Earnhardt wins the Peak Performance 500 with Mark Martin finishing a close second.
White flag. Bill Parker. Looks like he might have gained a little bit on her again. So Bill, come on in there, bro. Just 4 or 5 more. Hey, look. Eddie's gaining, don't you think? Well, it looks like he's gaining on him. Bill Parsons now pulls in on Harry Gant as Gant takes it down the backstretch for the final time this afternoon. We're on the last lap. Gant moves the car into turn number 3. He's about to win his 3rd consecutive Gatorade 200 here at Darlington. He comes off the fourth corner. Bill Parsons is right there, but he'll make no bid, and Harry Gant wins the Gatorade 200.
Here's Ellis. He knows it's showtime. White flag is out. 1 to go. Ellis closes in turn number 1. Tommy Ellis. This is it. Into 1. Ellis diving lower. Moves in. Creeping closer out of turn number 2. Back straightaway. Rookie Hamilton holding on. Ellis falls back a little going into number 3.
We're into traffic.
White can't watch. We're into traffic as we come out of number 4. Coming down to the line. And a new winner, the 15th different winner of 1989 in NASCAR Grand National Racing.
To see if he could pass on the outside. We'll see if he really can do it. I don't think he'll make the move, Ken, until they start down the backstretch. We'll see now as they head into turn 1.
Okay, the dollars are down. This is it to decide the Busch Clash 1989, and you're watching Ken Schrader from Fenton, Missouri, Alabama's Allison, and Texas Terry Labonte scrap it out here this afternoon.
Will the famous Cale Yarborough slingshot work on the last lap? He needs to make the move pretty quickly.
Schrader throwing a bit of a block midway down that back straightaway, now eases into 3. Here they come. Harold Kinder has checkers in hand, ready to decide the Busch Clash 89. 3 competitors are up there, out of 4 and down to the line. To the inside comes Allison. Schrader holding on. Here they come at the stripe. Kenny Schrader out of Missouri makes it 2 perfect days on the pole yesterday. For the Daytona 500, he comes back and wins the Busch Clash.
He waves it for Davey Allison and Morgan Morgan Shepherd and Bill Elliott and Phil Parsons. They're on the last tour of the 2.5-mile tri-oval at Daytona in the Pepsi 400. It is Allison that is staying out front by about a car length over Morgan Shepherd as Bill Elliott falls back just a little in third position. They come out of the 31 degrees of banking and down the flat backstretch for the final time, and they pass by Darrell Waltrip, who was successful here at this racetrack in February in the Daytona 500. Now, the cars set themselves into turn number 3, and Davy's wife,
that's
Morgan's wife, is just hoping and praying everything she has that Morgan can pull out the victory. Let's see, we have a battle for third position. The win is going to be by Davy Allison. He crosses the stripe and wins. Morgan is second, and Phil Parsons, I believe, got third at the last moment, passing Bill Elliott.
He sure did. There's Davy Allison, a happy fellow inside the.
But it is do or die time for these first 3 cars. They cross the stripe and get the white flag. There is one more lap to go.
Now what has to happen here is that Terry Labonte has to pull out and Mark Martin go with them. They got to build up some momentum together if they have any shot at moving around Davy Allison. They might not even be able to build up that much momentum.
Down the backstretch for the final time. Terry Labonte is looking right, looking left. Can't find the opportunity he needs. Davy Allison is right there in the middle of the racetrack. Let's see what Terry Labonte can do, if anything, and what Mark Martin can do. It could be that they'll just have to stay in line and finish this way. Here they come into the tri-oval.
The slow car will help. The slow car will help Davy Allison. Let's over, Davy. Get some air.
Let's watch. It's Davy Allison coming to the stripe. Terry Labonte right behind him. I don't think he's going to do it. No. Davy Allison wins the Winston 500 with Terry Labonte second and Mark Martin in third position.
White flag is down. Here we go to the side. The 21st annual Die Hard 500. Ford and Chevrolet in that ongoing confrontation. Ford out in front, the Junior Johnson car. Terry Labonte out of Texas. Darrell Waltrip looking for his 78th win, stays right there with him.
I think he'll try to make the move between turns 3 and 4 if he has enough. Let's see if he does. Terry Labonte is going to use that low line.
Pulls away a little. Halfway around.
Darrell Waltrip perhaps backed off to try to build some momentum. As he comes off of turn 4, he's going to try to build enough momentum to grab past him.
Closing. Waltrip moving up as they hit the tri-oval. Coming down. Terry Labonte in front. Waltrip looking for room, about 1,000 feet to go. To the inside comes Waltrip. He's there. They're almost side by side. To the line. Terry Labonte will win for the Junior Johnson crew. He did it for Mom. Said at the start.